the Casus premises.
Yes.
What is the situation and who were the contractors? Do you know?
Regarding to the situation of, there is no two borehole within the council main office in Janjangbureh. We have one borehole and one booster pump.
One booster pump?
Yes, a power pump. Normally, when you have these story buildings, you need a pump to support the pressure of the water to go up.
Yes.
So that's what we have. We have only one borehole there. I don't know the contractor of this borehole and this booster pump. I came and found the booster pump there. Everything is mounted, fixed, is in use. Right now, the state of it is not working. Nothing is working about the booster pump. The borehole in the council right now is not working. When that borehole, it's like it was on Friday. I came to work. I went home.
Yes.
I came back on Monday. I found the tower standing. I don't know anything about it. So Monday night, there was a heavy wind and rain. The two tanks collapsed. Everything goes down. Nobody told me anything. I asked, CEO told me that we will take care of it. I said, but I don't know. How? How did you reach to this? This thing is happening. He said, don't worry, we will take care of it.
Who was that?
Pasen Sise. From there, I relaxed.
Do you have what you are saying in writing?
No.
Why?
Yes, because I feel that I am sidelined about it. They did it with, I am in the office. This was just recent 2002 when I graduated. I was with them. They did everything, all thing in my presence. They did not tell me anything. I said, okay, let me just hold on and wait.
Did you write?
I did not write.
So how will you feel that you are sidelined if you had never made any form of request to seek for information or trying to at least make effort to do your job?
But even what I explained, you should know that I am sidelined. If I am in the office...
I don't. I have no idea. I cannot apportion blame to people when what you are saying, definitely, all I see is that you failed to do your job. That does not absolve them from responsibility.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean that what they did was right or wrong.
So
the bottom line is you failed to do your job, sir.
Okay, let me explain.
Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand. I was in the office.
There's a reason why you had to have a degree.
Yes.
And occupy the office.
Yes.
There's a reason why you are employed and not any other person. Because you're supposed to have the qualification.
Yes.
To execute your functions.
Yes.
So that your job is not any other person that can do it. Is that not the case?
That's the case.
Not everyone can do it.
Yes.
That is why you are there, and you have a team that you work with.
Yes.
But even the reports that you wrote, I mean, your team, you realize that is in fact your genius that will write the report, and you don't even, there's no evidence of you authenticating the report in any form.
We will come when
we are there now. We are there. And when I ask you the question, it means we are there.
Thank you. So the reason why normally my technicians will write.
Yes.
Because me and the CEO, we have a lot of beefs, lot of issues. I always want something. I don't want to be sentimental when it comes to the report. I will write to them. There is an evidence. I will write to them. I have that letter. If you want, I will give it to you.
Yes, you can. You should.
Okay. I wrote to my technician to go and inspect and report to me so that there will be an independent report. My CEO will not think that I am sentimental about the report. This is why always I will write to them.
Let me see the letter you wrote to. This is in 2022.
Yes.
You addressed the letter to one Lamin Mane.
Yes.
Right? Was there a report to that effect?
Is there? When you check the report, you will see.
When I checked this one paper.
No, I submitted some reports.
Reports?
Yes, when you check, you will see his report.
I applied to tender a letter dated the 22nd of November 2022, addressed to one Lamin Man, a planning technician, written by Ousman Keitah, the witness, into evidence as an exhibit.
A letter dated the 22nd of November 2022, addressed to Lamin Mane, planning technician, signed by the witness, Ousman Keitah, Director of Planning and Development, copied to Chairperson, Janjangbureh Area Council, CEO, Janjangbureh Area Council, Director of Finance, Janjangbureh Area Council. The said letter is admitted in evidence and marked as LGC/UK/JAC/010.
As the commission places. Yes, to your credit, you had sent one Lamin S. Mane, and then the letter is also exhibited. It reads, I have been to Janjangbureh Market to inspect the toilets facilities that are going under rehabilitation, and I found one man sitting on the veranda of the tailoring shop who escorted me to the site, and I found out that there was no work going on that particular day. And I was able to access one part of the toilet building where I took some pictures of the toilets, which were in a very bad conditions. The toilets are without running water, and two of the squatting toilets are without water tanks. I cannot pick photos in this report because I am without a laptop computer. I mean, I'm just reading word for word. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what did you do after this?
After this, the letter was copied to the CEO.
Yes, the CEO and the chairperson.
I present this letter to the council meeting.
To the council meeting?
Yes. On that day, the councillors were so mad.
You're so angry?
Yes. You know, I word for word, everything. I went with everything and reported. The CEO was not happy, but this is the job I have to do.
Is that passage?
Yes. Okay, I reported on council meeting. That's where it stops.
That's why you stopped?
Yes.
Do you have any committee in relation to development?
Yes.
And planning?
Yes.
At the time?
Yes.
Are you a member or were you a member of the committee?
Okay, formally, I should be a member, but I'm not a member to any of the committee except procurement committee.
Why is that? Do you know?
I don't know. Here is it. I submitted to you.
What is that? What do you have with you?
The list of the committees.
Can I have this of the committees, please? So this is the list of the committees in Janjangbureh Area Council.
Yes. Year 2001 to, no, it is the last one. 2017 to 2001.
17 to 2001.
Yes. No, it's more than 2001. Is this before these people? I cannot remember.
For which people?
This other council. There we have a new council that came in 2002. Before those people, this was the committee.
So this is the committees for which year? Because it is not written there on the
2021, 2020, 2020, 19, 2018, 2017. This is the committee.
From 2017 to 2021.
Yes.
You had the Finance Committee, Establishment Committee, Education Committee, Development Committee, Contracts Committee, and Procurement Committee. Yes. So you are saying all the names in respect to these committees are for 2017 to 2021?
To 2021 up to, I think it stops at 2022 after the elections. That's where it stops.
And you are only, you are a member of the Procurement
Committee only.
But then, okay. Honorable Chairperson, we apply to tender the Janjangbureh Area Council subcommittees as presented by the witness. It's a photocopy. We have the Finance Committee, Establishment Committee, Development Committee, Education Committee, Contracts Committee, and Procurement Committee into evidence as an exhibit.
Mr. Keitah?
Yes.
This subcommittees,
Yes.
there is no date on this document.
Yes.
And how would we know who did was this the setting up of these committees? Was it at a meeting held? Was it at the General Council? Who sanctioned this? There is nothing showing us that it is coming from any of the authorities, whether from the CEO's office or from the chairperson's office or from the General Council. Because these committees are sanctioned by the Act. The Act of the local government says these committees should be set up. But there is a procedure of setting up these committees. So what can you tell us before I admit this document?
When I came from the university, I was asking about the committees, and this letter was...
Sorry, when did you actually come from the university? When did you finish and go back in full time?
2022, around June, July, unless I check.
Please check and provide us with the correct information.
Yes, I can do that now.
So now finish explaining this because I need to admit this document.
This was given to me by procurement, Maria Tukande, and any of the council member who will come and ask or object to this, let him provide something better than this. They will only provide this to you, nothing more than this.
Janjangbureh Area Council subcommittees listed herein. Said document is hereby admitted in evidence and marked as LGC/UK/JAC/001.
As the commission places. Now, when you go to conduct a survey or inspect the sites, these project sites, what do you really look for?
Okay. Normally,
Yes.
It depends on the agreement.
Yes.
What is within the agreement?
Yes.
You go and inspect based on that.
Yes.
So, example like Bansang,
Yes.
or a house. If someone, you are to supervise him, you go and inspect, you check what you agree on, and the person or the machiner or the contractor, what they should do. You look at that, whether it's in progress or not, whether it's doing it right or wrong, whether it's coming or not. So
Whether it's what?
whether it's coming on work, on site or not, whether it's doing according to the document or not. So this is the things that you look at.
So I have a report here
Okay.
with respect to the Janjangbureh area council, the sub-treasury maintenance work, wherein it is signed by one Mohammed Balde. Is that one of your planning officers?
Yes.
So he said, planning and development. Before that introduction, reporting on Bansang sub-treasury maintenance work. The report is subdivided into the following headings. 1, introduction. 2, planning and development. 3, aims and objectives. 4, failure and constraints. We have planning and development. Before the office complex was having 2 offices, which are revenue and planning office respectively, and a store. Now the office complex is divided into following segments. A veranda was adjusted to the building. Anyways, 2 revenue collectors offices, a planning office, 2 toilets, a chamber and a store. The roof is also completed. Old corrugated sheets were changed to new ones. Also, all cracks on the buildings are well plastered and painted. The ceiling is completed except on the veranda, and door frames are all fixed. Plumbing pipes are laid with no fitting yet. The wiring system is completed, but the sockets and bulbs are not fixed. The aim and objective: the sub-treasury office in Bansang should look very modern after the completion of the work. Failures and constraints. The constraint there, according to the contractor, is he did not have a store to keep his materials. No failure has been recorded as shown. So this was sent to you by one Mohammed Balde.
Yes.
What will you say were the main issues in this report?
You see, I highlighted some there.
Okay.
Okay. The way he arranged, and it's just like a letter. It's not like a report. It's not supported with anything. But since this is his opinion, after this I also went and did my own report.
Where is it?
It's with you.
Can we have the other exhibits from the witness? should be the one that dated the 31st of October 2022. Is that the one?
Rehabilitation.
Yes, signed by Ousman Keitah.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Yeah, when I went to the site, I called him. I called Mohammed Balde. We inspect the site together.
Yes.
I took pictures and I told him, this and this and this and this and this is what should be complete by now, and it's not completed. Okay. But
did you submit this to the CEO?
Yes. Council, there is no single letter that I write. Before, in fact, I write anything or append my signature, I go to him and seek his blessing.
On what?
No, it's like I will inform him. I will tell him, CEO, Mr. Cisse, this and this and this and this is what I want, and this is what I want to do. Whether he accepts it or not, I already informed him. Any letter that I wrote, I will copy him.
Do you copy the chairman?
This letter?
Yes.
It's not copied to the chairman. It's copied to only CEO, and I publish it on the council meeting.
On the,
I present it on council meeting, on PowerPoint.
Now, what is the state of this these structures? Is it still the same, bad condition?
No. After this report, there are improvements.
There were improvements?
Yes.
Please tell us about the improvements.
Now there are doors. They tile the place, okay, but still is incomplete.
Yes, because as far as I know from your statement, it appears as if it is still in a bad condition.
It's not in a bad condition, but it's incomplete.
Who was the contractor with respect to this project?
Mahmoud
and Sons.
Mahmoud and Sons.
Construction.
Yes.
Where is their office?
I don't know.
Did you take part in this particular project?
Yes.
Please explain to us about the project since you have taken part in it.
This project, I was working in Bansang when I was appointed newly.
Yes.
Sometimes we will be drawing, dust will be coming on top. So when I was promoted, I am at the main office. I suggest this to Mr. Cisse, Person Cisse. He said, yes, there is a need, we should renovate the area. So he asked me to do the costing and redesign the place, which I did.
Yes.
Okay. So I did the costing, I presented it before the senior staff meeting. I presented it during the council meeting with the plan. So from there, it was tendered. They do the tender process, blah, blah, blah. So it was awarded to Mahmoud. When the contract was awarded to Mahmoud, I called my technician. I told them, we are starting this project. And this guy said he's going to start this date. Please be on the site. All the materials that they will take in the old building, I want a list of it. That is the list I submitted to you.
Yes.
They took all the list, they sent it to me, I keep it. So when they start the project, Mohammed is the one on the ground. He was telling me the progress and everything. I told him, okay, fine, write a report. That was the first report. There is 2 reports of Mohammed, if you check the reports. Yes. He wrote the first report and second report. But due to my own assessment, things are not going right. And when I will just be inspecting, but I don't know in which stages, and I don't even see the contract agreement. Up to date, as I'm speaking to you, I don't know what is the agreement between this contract document, this contractor and the council. Okay? Because after what they need from me, they get it. It's like I'm blackout.
Sorry, Mr. Keitah.
Yes.
You said you were informed. And there was a tender process. Did you not participate in the tender process?
Okay. When I said tender, what I mean by tender, like it's not like we call a lot of contractors, they came. No. we invited him. I was part of it.
You what?
We invited Mahmoud, and I was part of that meeting.
So would it be correct for you to say that you did not know what the contract contained?
Yes. Why I will say that?
Yes.
You know, after the agreement, the contract, how it was signed.
So hang on a minute. You were there when Mohammed was called to discuss the issues of this contract?
No, we called him to award a contract to him.
To award a contract?
Yes.
So when you called him to award the contract to him, you did not discuss the details of the contract to him?
No, not in my presence, not there.
So when you were present, what did you discuss? What was discussed in your presence?
We discussed about the price.
Yes, how much was the price?
Okay, this was 400 and, let me check please.
486,590.
486,590
Yes.
was discussed. In fact, the CEO said, we have to add the fence there. I told him, no, we cannot add the fence there. This amount, in fact, is good, is going to struggle with it, but it's like, let's maintain.
How did you know that he was going to struggle with the amount?
This is my job, I know it.
So did he present any costing documents to show? Because if you have to award, what was this construction for?
It's not construction,
It's renovation.
Renovation.
So if it is for renovation, he will do a costing, and he will do a costing of both the materials and his labor, workmanship. Did he not submit that to you people? When
That was submitted to procurement.
And when you discussed the issue of costing, did he not have his copy to present to you people what he will need to do this job?
That is exactly the amount that we are saying.
Yes. But was any document presented at that meeting for you to ascertain that this is it?
Yeah, the document.
Because you just told us that the CEO said this amount is small. So it was based on a document that you have seen to warrant you use your expertise to say that the amount was small. Is that not correct?
The CEO said, he did not say the amount is small.
Yes. He said what?
He said, let's include the fence.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I got you wrong there.
Let's include the fence of the Bansang sub-treasury.
Yes.
I told him, no, this amount is going to struggle with it. If we include the fence there, it's going to fail. And
so what was the, is there any documentation to give us as evidence that this 486,590 was for the renovation of the council building, and what it entailed was X, Y, and Z? Is there any document that will give us an idea of what the renovation was all about?
Okay, there should be a document because, excuse me,
yes,
I am the one guiding them.
yes,
I prepared a specification and a plan for them already, submitted to them. Then I was not having a machine. When I said machine means a laptop. So procurement should have it in his file, the documents that I prepared with the specifications.
so it should be in the procurement.
It should be.
In the procurement.
Yes, the document.
So please note it and get us that document. Thank you. Council, you may proceed.
Yes, so just for the record, it was not like there was an open tender. You only invited one contractor.
Yes.
And how many of you were in the meeting?
I was there, Mariatu was there, Mariatu Kande, the CEO, Pasen Sise, Haruna Bari, Omar Kande. If you check the list, you will see the name of Omar. I don't know, I forget the surname. You have Jabu. Almost all the people on that list were there, including me.
Are you a member of the contract committee?
No.
Do you know how the contractor was identified?
The contractor, okay, let's go back a little bit. Okay?
Yes.
I don't know this contractor.
Okay.
He was introduced to me
Yes.
by the then CEO, Pasen Sise. He said, okay, this man is a contractor, you know, is the one who is going to do the job, so meet him and know him. I said, no problem. Okay? So the man came, he was also trying to make his own estimate.
Yes.
I told him, you can go to the treasury, my technician Mohammed is there, is going to show you everything, what you need since you are interested in the contract. So he went and did all the necessary things and submitted to procurement.
So you were already informed by, or introduced to the contractor by Passet Sise?
Yes.
That he will be the one to
handle the project.
handle the project?
Yes.
And in your additional statement, dated the 2nd of January 2024, I think you spoke about this very project.
Okay.
And it's the second paragraph,
Okay.
where you said, regarding the contract concerning the rehabilitation of the Bansang sub-treasury. Is that not the case? Is that not the one?
Yes.
I was aware of the contract at some point and did the survey, costing and presented it to council. However, during the implementation of the project, I was involved until later when I was instructed by the CEO, Sise, to assess the level of work done, which I did. During the assessment, I realized that only 20% of the work has been done.
Yes.
So that was why I said the contract, the contract was not really in a good state, because only 20% out of 100%, there is probably 80% that is outstanding.
When I visited the site.
No, I just want us to be clear on that.
Yes,
that the state of the construction or the rehabilitation is so bad that it wasn't even completed, as you said.
When I was visiting the site.
Yes.
Yes.
So, did anything change?
Yes.
Since when? You gave your statement on the 2nd of January 2024.
Yes. Since before partition left, in fact, they tile, they do everything. But still, there is an office that is not even, they did not even touch it. It's not tile, it's not ceiling, it's not rendered, it's not they did not do any electrification there. So I wrote to the council, in our council meeting recently, I told them I make a list about all pending projects that is here, and they need to complete it.
So for the rehabilitation of the Bansang sub-treasury, the work as at the time was only 20% done. And almost 90% of the money was paid to the contractor. How do you know this?
Yes. When I went to the site, I did the inspection. Now I have to report. I want to know how much is paid. I asked Maria too. Maria doesn't want to comply and talk to me. I request for the documents. He did not want to comply. I called the contractor, and the contractor revealed everything to me.
As how much he was paid?
Yes, the contractor revealed everything to me, so I included in my report. I presented it before the council and to the CEO. They were shocked, but that's it.
How much was he paid?
When I was asking him, almost about, I think 400 was even paid at that time.
400 what?
400,000.
What?
It's only one installment.
Dollars?
$400,000.
Was already paid to the contractor.
Yes.
And as we speak, is the building complete?
No.
It's still not complete.
Yes.
Thank you. There was also the issue of the Janjangbureh market toilet that you have captured still on the same additional statement. What can you tell us about that?
It's the same Mahmoud. I visited the site. I prepared the specifications. I prepared the BOQ and what should be done.
Yes.
I oversight two things in my BOQ. The ceiling, I did not include it in my BOQ. The water, I did not include it because I thought that the water pipe that is going is still supplying, but then it was not. So I presented to the CEO and the council. The contract, we discussed it at senior level. Contract committee also discussed it. They called Mahmoud, since he's the one doing our contracts, the contract was awarded to him. So That's where it stops with me.
That is all you know about the toilet?
Yes.
So what is the state of the toilets?
They are not in use as we speak. They are in a very bad condition.
Are they in a bad condition because they are not in use, or they are in a bad condition because they are not being constructed properly?
No, I believe the job is done, but the way the installments they are paying, that is why the money that should do the job is finished. The job is not finished, and the guy is also relaxed.
I don't understand. Is the job complete?
No.
What is left?
There is no water.
Okay.
In the toilet, Janjangbureh toilet. Inside should be pent. It's not pent. Everywhere is grass and fungi is everywhere.
How much was paid?
This was, it is 200. Can I please check? Janjangbureh.
You don't recall?
No, I don't recall that.
But you recall it's more than $200.
Yeah, it could be around, I think I had it before with me. It's about $138,000 is 218.
138,000?
218.
218?
Yes.
Now, did you write a report about this particular toilet?
This is why I assigned Lamin to go and do it. And submit it to me. I submitted to the CEO and General Counsel.
Now you turn to the next page, you have the issue of the two boreholes that were being dug or drilled in the council's premises. You said one is not a borehole?
Yes.
Even though in your statement you said two boreholes.
Then that was a mistake. It
was a mistake?
Yes.
You said, concerning the two boreholes dug in the council's premises, I was involved in the contract award process. However, I can confirm that the said borehole did not serve more than a year, and currently none of them is working. Now, what was your level of involvement in respect to the award?
I don't know. This is just a news. I don't know anything about those boreholes.
This is not a what?
It's like you said, my involvement in that borehole.
Yes.
I know nothing about that borehole.
But in your statement?
Yes, I oversight that. It's not me. I know nothing about that borehole.
You didn't take part in the process, in the award process?
No.
Who was the contractor?
I don't know.
Okay. By this time, were you still in your studies, or?
I was there.
You were in the area council?
Yes.
But then they didn't consult you?
No, I don't know.
Who was the CEO at the time?
Person Cisse.
Now, what is the state of these two boreholes?
The booster pump is not working. The borehole is not working.
Do you know how much they spent?
No, I don't know. In fact, I have to go and bring a technician to come and assess so that we can start using it. When I wrote to the CEO and the chairman, they said, let me prepare a budget so that we can work on it so that we start it again, the current administration.
Now, you asked is it the acting director of planning? Because I see you, in one of your correspondences, you wrote the director of planning.
Yes.
Were you assuming the role of the director of planning?
I'm assuming that, yes.
So, when you saw that there were two boreholes, or one was a booster pump in the premises, did you conduct a survey, or you just find out as to the state of the?
No.
Why was that?
Yeah, I feel like that I'm oversight. Let me just keep myself.
You are?
I feel like that they oversight me. Let me also keep myself.
You felt like you have been sidelined?
Yes. So let me also keep myself. They will need me.
But then you can't cherry pick. You can't decide what to do here and what not to do there. When to do your job and when to do your job.
I know that is a shortcoming from me.
Whenever you did not do your job, your answer would be, I feel like I was sidelined. But during the same period, you were also exercising your responsibility.
Yes.
So why is that? Do you think you are fair to yourself and to the community to say that you have been sidelined?
I'm not fair to the community at all when it comes to that.
And to yourself?
And to myself.
So it's not a matter of you being sidelined. Is that not the case? You were not sidelined.
Wallahi, I was sidelined.
But let's assume you were sidelined, which means if your decision is to not go and conduct side visits because you have not been informed, then you wouldn't be cherry picking which one to visit.
Exactly.
And which one to write a report on, and which one to neglect totally. So what was the decision for you not to have any report with respect to these 2 boreholes or 1 borehole and one pressure pump or booster pump?
One thing disturbs a lot.
Yes.
Like if I'm the only one in the council, just outnumbered, always writing things that is what they are doing is wrong. People see me as outnumbered, being bullied, and just I know how I feel, the way I live. Anything they do wrong, I'm the one who flag it out. So sometimes it goes to a point that I have to relax because of I'm being marginalized. I know how I even live in my office. I know nothing is in my office because of anything they do. If I flag it out, it's like I'm trying to challenge them. It's like I'm trying to do something.
I understand that, and I appreciate that. I understand that very well. My only issue is
Council.
yes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Keitah.
Good afternoon, sir.
This morning you gave an emotional testimony regarding how you were treated by the administration when you wanted to pursue your undergrad program at the UTG. Is that not so?
Yes.
You had some challenges.
Very one.
Then after you graduated, it was Pased Sise who actually, after you pleaded with him, that he said the council would pay for the area. Is that so?
No, I did not plead for him. Something came.
Pardon?
I did not go and plead to him that I want you to pay my school for me.
Yes.
Something came, that's why he paid my school for me.
All right, supposedly it was paid. Let's say supposedly, but it was paid.
Yes.
And then, notwithstanding, you said in your statement here that you were promised that after graduation, you will be given the position of director of planning. And I can make reference to what you said. However, upon completion of my bachelor's program, I notified the Local Government Service Commission, but where there was no forthcoming response to that effect.
Yes.
But then your appointment letter of 30th August 2019, the third paragraph said, your promotion to grade 12 will be based on completion of your degree program.
Yes.
So you have completed your program.
Yes.
Did you provide the Local Government Service Commission with your degree certificate and transcript?
Everything.
To confirm your graduation?
Everything.
And completion? Do you have it here?
Everything with letters. I have all.
You have all. Can you give us copies? Only your degree, certificate, and transcript from UTG.
Yes, with the letter that I wrote to them. I want, oh, you need only that.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the letter. If the letter is
You
available.
said my degree and what?
And transcript.
University don't give official transcript.
Of course. I'm a lecturer at the UTG.
They don't give us. They only give when
You have your certificate.
Yes, he's here.
All right, let's.
You talk to them. They will send it to you. I think they don't normally give. When an institution needs it, you write to them. They send it to you.
Transcript by your entitlement.
But your transcript is your entitlement.
Yes.
Did you request for it?
I request. In fact, when I was applying a school right now, the school have to send me. I went to the university. The university will send it to them. They will not give it. They don't give it to me. My transcript. But I have my portal. Right now, I can open it. You go through it.
No, not just. You can just download the portal and then send a copy of the transcript.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So still you are acting as, you are in the position of engineer and planner.
Yes.
Despite your completion of your program.
Yes.
And the promise of you being promoted to grade 12.1. Presently you are on grade 10.1.
Yes.
And have you taken it up with the Local Government Service Commission?
Yes.
And what was the response? Here you said you have not received any response from them.
In fact, my CEO wrote to them, somebody, about me and my recommendation. No response. They said they need an affirmation, appraisal letter. There is a form that I should fill. I called Mr. Gomez. I went to his office. He doesn't want to give it to me. I cannot force him. I told him I need the form to fill it. He said, we go back to your council, ask your CEO. CEO said he's the one who is having it. So I cannot force him. The only thing I can do, I have to relax and leave them.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Keitah, you provide us a copy of your certificate.
I have the copy here.
Yeah.
This here.
Also the transcript from your portal.
Okay.
Put them together, and then when you are bringing the rest of the documents, you can put them together and we'll admit them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mr. Keitah,
Yes.
you said you are still senior planner or whatever. What is the present position you are holding now?
Council engineer and planner.
But I think you furnished us with a letter. You signed as the director.
Yes.
Why?
Most of the functions that I am doing in the council is not the function of planning and engineering. This is why we use that.
But you don't have any official letter to say you are the substantive holder of the directorate.
That's true. You are right.
So I would advise that you desist from signing as a director.
Thank you, sir. It's noted.
The other thing that I wanted to say is, with all that you have gone through with the council, you've graduated, promises have not been kept, but you're still there.
Yes, I applied different places. I'm hopeful that they will.
No, I'm just saying, you are still in the council with all what has transpired with you.
Yes, it's only two things that is holding me in the council. I have no bond with them, despite all what they are doing. I have no bond with them. But when I graduated, I went to the deputy PS, that is Musa Baji. he advised me strongly that you will not find it easy in the council, but you have to stay. We have to change the council. And that advice helped me. It's really helping me. This is why I'm still, but to be honest, it seems like they have won the war. Or if there is war or if there is fight, it seems like they have won, because right now I wrote a lot of applications to different institutions. I'm hopeful.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. There was a time when 4 toilets were being built at the council's headquarters.
Yes.
And the contract was awarded to one Aliu Gay.
Yes.
What can you tell us about that?
Then I was on studies.
Yes.
But I came, I found the contract was going on. I found Aliu doing the job. I
found Aliu doing the job?
Yes, Aliu is the one doing everything. I told him, this is not
What do you mean when you say he is the one doing everything?
Yeah, like he's the contractor.
Okay, proceed.
I told him, this is not your job. What you are doing is wrong. Number one. Number two, the way you make joints, like it's like head-to-head joint. You know, when you cut a wall, you just attach something on it. You know, this, I told him, it's not correct. When you do this, let's say in 5 years' time, it will spill off. You need to make, like, it has to go inside.
Yes.
Okay, I told him what you did was wrong. But before that, I flagged something.
Yes.
To the CEO.
What is that?
It's here. Observation, okay?
Regarding the same 4 toilets?
No, regarding to Aliu.
Regarding Aliu. Aliu is the regional planner? Is it the planner?
Is the regional physical planning officer.
Yes, regional physical planning officer.
Yes, I flagged something to the CEO. The CEO was not happy. He was so mad on me about this.
This is a letter you wrote to the CEO?
Yes.
And it's dated the 18th of May 2021?
Yes.
And you are saying in relation to, Aliu Gay?
Yes.
Yes, you signed the letter?
Yes.
May I apply to tender the letter dated the 18th of May 2021, addressed to the CEO, Chief Executive Officer, Janjangbureh Area Council, signed by the witness in relation to one of our witnesses, Aliu Gay. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Into evidence as an exhibit. Mr. Yesta, can you hand this over to the chairperson?
I wish to amend the numbering of the 2 earlier exhibits that we have admitted, because I was mistakenly told that the numbering is 010 and 011. So the amendment is as follows. The exhibit that reads LGC/UK/JAC/010 will now read LGC/UK/JAC/4. The next exhibit will be LGC/UK/JAC/5.
As a commission, please.
The letter dated 18th of May 2021 signed by the witness and addressed to the CEO of Janjangbureh Area Council is admitted in evidence and marked as LGC/UK/JAC/6.
As the commission, please. May I please have the letter? Yes. What was it that you had to flag concerning Aliu Gay?
When I came 2021 from just my normal routine after every 3 weeks, within a week I saw a lot of things, Aliu with resolution form, Aliu with council applications, Aliu with lot of things that I could not understand. And I heard him saying also that the resolution form is 500. The resolution form is free. That's a false allegation. Governor's office don't sell resolution form. They give it out for free. In fact, he was having this software in his laptop. I told him, this is not your document. Leave it, stop it. He will go for inspection. People will come and pay money. I'm telling you, do not believe me. Send your people, let them go and check the record. Since he was there, no development permit receipt was paid to the council. Up to date. When he left, the guy who came in changed the system. Transfers. He created a column for himself where he signed. I told him, no, this is wrong. But I later realized that the only thing I can do is to flag. The person that is to change the system is not willing to change it.
And who is that?
Mr. Pasen Sise. He is not willing to change it. I wrote to him. He took no action. What he did was he assigned the vice chairman to call him and me to talk to me. You know, mun nga yaha soxlam li leta bi su gene li ni maslaha ko ñu def ko ni manako no, this is not about me.
Mr. Keitah, you are giving your evidence in English.
Yes.
Can you translate what you said in English, please, so that we can have the records?
Yeah, it's like
taken.
It's
Yes.
like they said, please let's discuss this in house. I think it's better that this letter goes out. My initial letter, I copied all the stakeholders about this. In fact, I have a copy where he cancelled. I have a draft where I think I have that. If you give time or after the session, I will check it. He cancelled the people that I copied about the letter. He said it should be only, because I told you anything I do, I consult him. He said copied only chairman about this letter. And that's what I did.
Yeah, first thing is, you are saying that the manner in which Aliu Gay was conducting himself was totally wrong.
Absolutely.
That he will charge fees that for his own personal gains for works that he is supposed to do.
Yes.
And in fact, he was charging for one of the forms. Is it the
Resolution form.
resolution form, $500?
Yes.
When in fact, that is not, that is supposed to be free
Yes.
from the governor's office.
It's free.
Absolutely free. Now, in addition to that, not only is it the case that Aliu was committing some fraudulent acts, but as far as you're concerned, he had been covered by Paset Sise.
Yeah, that is my assumption.
Yes, I understand that, and you are free to make the assumption, and we will of course ask you questions. If it has merit, the commissioners are here. They can have a deduction to that.
After that, I didn't see anything that improved. It's like they are more closer, because after that my house was taken, given to him. After that, if council technicians are coming, instead of me to recommend as the staff of the council, Aliu will recommend.
Your house was taken. You were allocated a house?
At the quarters, yes.
You have a quarters at the Janjangbureh area?
Yes.
And they had to remove you from your quarters and allocate it to Aliu Gay?
No, the quarters should be allocated to me.
Yes.
The quotas they did not allocate it to me, they gave it to him. Person Cisse gave it to him.
And you said that Person Cisse had to tell you that, and please correct me if I'm wrong, that you are not supposed to write this letter, that it may cause problem for Aliu Gaye.
Yes.
Please repeat what you said.
He said to me, you know, there are 3 things that are changed in this letter. Number 1, the observation.
Yes.
It was not observation, it was corruption.
Corruption.
That's what I put there.
Who changed it?
Person Cisse. Okay, he said, no, Ousman. You want to jail him? I told, no, I did not want to jail him. This is my observation. And I have proofs. I gave him the proofs. Okay, I said, so please, call him and address this. He said, I did not see any improvement. Whether he did it or not, but I did not see it.
So how did he change the word corruption to observation?
If you don't mind, let me check. Where
Yes.
he canceled everything, you see that one also. He said, go and change everything and
Very well.
submit this.
Mr. Keitah, you can note it so that you can take your time and look at all the documents that you have written to the CEO, Person Cisse, that have what you actually intended. But before I hand you over to council, may I just ask, do you think it was wise on your side to have changed your position in order to appease the CEO? Do you think it was wise on your side to do that?
Yeah, I think it was wise.
To change your belief and your perception of how things are moving in the council?
No, pertaining to the letter. My perception, no, they cannot change that.
No, but you saw a situation and you have said it. You correct me if I am wrong. That it is fraud. You said it is corruption. And you have proof. Is that not part of your belief? Because you have evidence?
Yes,
to that effect, and
yes.
that is why you were writing. So my question is, why do you have to change the letter from what it was to what he wanted you to put in the letter? I am asking this question because he might be called to sit there and he will be asked the question, and he can say that he never said that to you. Just a minute. Don't you think he can say that?
He will not say that. I know him.
No, I said he can be asked whether he said that to you, to change what you first wrote. Don't you think it is possible that he can say he never told you that?
He will not say that. I know him.
He will not say that?
It's my witness. In fact, I will bring his handwriting on that. This is what I am checking. His handwriting, where he cancelled it and said observation. You can compare his handwriting.
But I am still going back to my question. Do you think it was right on your side to not stand on your grounds, to write what you think was the correct thing because you have evidence?
Yeah, it should be that way. Yeah, but based on our norms, you know, your superior or your elder, when they advise you, you do. Based on that, that's all.
This has nothing to do with your norms, or these are sentiments. Am I not correct?
Yes, you are right.
It's different. You were emotional in the morning because you feel that you were bullied.
Very well.
For no just cause, right? Was that not the case?
Yes.
So, and in this circumstance, you had evidence to state it as it is, right?
Yes.
I am saying that was it wise on your part to have done that, having at the back of your mind what you are going through?
No, it was not wise.
Correct. Thank you. Council, you may proceed.
Mr. Keitah,
Sorry.
what is your relationship with the present CEO compared to past CC?
Yeah, he's a dad to me, somebody. Despite all what he did to me, I saw in him that he regretted it. Since I saw that he's trying to find the place so nice to me. He's trying, anyway.
So are you having the necessary support to facilitate your work?
Not yet, but he's still working on it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So the exhibit JAC/6 in relation to the observation which you said was initially corruption, which you addressed to the CEO at the time, past CTC, dated the 18th of May 2021. So even though the words may have changed the heading, you still maintain the word corruption in the body. So let me read. You said, through the column of your esteemed daily, I would like to draw the kind attention of the concerned authorities and common masses towards the growing level of corruption. Our society is facing a very grave problem of corruption that has threatened the basic foundations of the council. The main reasons by physical planning are attached to the council in the region is to help councils to generate funds on land transfer development permit. Land transfer development permit is 20% of Janjangbureh area council resources per annum. Surprisingly, for 18% of this money is paid to the physical planning officer, Mr. Aliu Gay. The amount of the money paid can be up to $400,000. Unfortunately, since 2020, council have not received any of the development permit to date on a lot of construction going on with the approval of the officer without the permit. Since 2020, none of the application fees are paid to the governor treasury, and that money can amount up to $100,000. This amount of behavior, it undermines democracy, hinders in good governance, and weakens the democratic institutions. It hampers economic growth and sustainable development. There has been a great loss for Janjangbureh Area Council at this time of the year. It hinders the development of the council. In order to cope this menace, institutions should be made strong for proper working of the democratic system. A proper system of accountability and check and balances should be implemented. Sir, justice delayed is justice denied. In time justice can minimize corruption. I will feel in my responsibility if I don't inform you about this. So you have raised so many issues which, to your knowledge, relates to fraudulent practices, thereby causing the area council severe economic loss. Is that the case?
Yes.
And first, you were explaining the issue as to what the role of PASIT or Mr. Gay is regarding the regional, is it regional
Fiscal planning officer.
Please use the microphone.
Regional Physical Planning Officer.
Planning officer. What would you say his role is?
Yeah.
What would be their primary role?
Their primary role in the region is to help in planning and development process, like building, road expansion within the region.
And when you said that that 20% of Janjangbureh Area Council resources per annum, like with relation to land transfer and development permit, but 18% of this money is paid to Mr. Gay. What are you referring to?
Like normally, the transfer fee was $3,000.
Yes.
People will come, apply, pay money. He will prepare only clearance and give them their documents. Council should have $3,000 from the money. Like you will charge 10,000. The 3,200 will go. 3,000 will go to the council. 200 will go to the central government. For the application fee is $200, not $100. He made yesterday also $100 instead of 200. So the 200 should go to the governor's treasury. You go and pay it there. The 3,000 should be paid to the council. But up to date, before he left, these things are not happening. That's number 1 and 2.
Yes.
Number 3, he will go out, find people building. Normally, development permit should be paid to the central government. Since the treasury in CRR is not functional, they are paid to the council. Okay, so he will go and stop people building. When people are building and charge them, they will pay the permit. He will stamp only approve without a permit. The permit will not be there. The permit is the receipt.
Yes.
The approval is the stamp.
Right.
So this have been happening almost for 3 years in his time. I flag it out to the CEO. Nothing is done.
And this payment, is there any payment that should be made to him personally?
Yes, because that is his profession. Like if you are to draw a sketch, if you are to draw a plan, these are not official job. If anybody has a skill, you can do it, you can do it.
Is it provided for under the rules and the laws that govern public officers working at the council, that if you are a professional, you will charge, after doing your work, you will charge additional fees?
Normally.
Is it contained in the act?
No, it's not there.
Is it contained in your financial manual?
No, it's nowhere.
In all the laws that govern the
all
activities of personnel at the council level?
Yes.
So would it be correct to say that the charging of fees for services that ought to be provided to citizens of the council is wrong? Would that be correct to say that?
I don't understand.
What I'm saying is, let me put it this way. You have just told the commission that Ali was charging certain professional fees.
Yes.
Because he is a professional, and he is entitled to it. And you have itemized what needs to be paid to council and what needs to be paid at the governor's office, and what he needs to retain as a professional. So I'm asking you, was it correct for him to charge those fees as his own money, since it's not provided for in the laws?
I don't think that is correct, but this is what we found on the ground. Okay, normally when you are doing an official job, like yesterday I heard he said that schools, we have a council technician. Since they are within the catchment of the council technician, these are official job. He could have gone and take all sketches and prepare their document for free of service. This is within our responsibilities.
Exactly.
Okay, the council should have do that for them. There should be no charges in that. In fact, even the 3,000, normally for community, these garden schools, you waive it for them, because you are promoting it within council's level. You do that for them. But when it comes to private, I'm talking about now private work, is within your limits. But we found this norm there. Whether it's correct or not, I have no basis on that.
Thank you.
Yes, still on the issue of Mr. Gay. Now, you wrote this complaint, and on the second page you said, since 2020, none of the application fees are paid to Governor Treasury, and that money can amount to $100,000. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, these are application fees that should be paid to the Governor's Treasury.
Like what? What kind of application?
When you are applying for a clearance,
Yes.
you go and buy an application fee of $200.
Yes.
Okay, this $200 this is what we are talking of. The application fee will there, they will attach a receipt there. But it's like the Treasury is not receiving it.
Now, and he was there since when? Mr. Gay?
2019 to 2020, 2020, yes.
Okay. Now he sent a pro forma invoice for official land transfer. He signed the pro forma invoice together with one Babukar Mane. I believe he was the director of finance then. You know Babukar Mane?
Acting Director of Finance.
Acting director of finance. But now, in the pro forma invoice, you will see that he has the description of payment and its cost. For example, the area council transfer is how much?
$3,000.
Well, he has here $2,500. Now the resolution form,
It's free.
he put there $500. Land allocation form,
You know, land allocation forms are, I don't know what he's talking about. Normally, land allocation forms, they are not available in the provinces. Allocation forms, you have it in the layouts.
okay?
Like when there is a layout in the provinces like Basse, the allocation form, governor will have it. When you are shortlisted in the layout, the allocation form will be given to you. So I don't know which allocation, because we don't have state lands in this place.
Those will be how much?
Allocation forms. Normally, you apply is 500. You go to Lands and Survey, get it there, you apply.
And do you know anything about these lands that he was working on that with the governor,
I don't
Mr.
know.
Abasanyang?
I don't know.
Have you heard about?
I had it yesterday.
Okay, in the commission here.
Yes.
Any questions?
Now, you talked about in your statement of your witness statement dated the 2nd of January 2024. You talked about the issue of the canteens. You complained. No, your statement for 19th of December 2023. That is the last page. Were you aware of the $8 million that the council was looking for as a loan from Reliance Finance to build these canteens? Because it seems you were in tandem with the council to build these canteens and give it to the potential tenants, which would be paying for the cost of building. Can you tell us something
About Reliance,
yes.
I'm the one ahead of everything. I'm the one who proposed it to the CEO, Pasen Sise, about it, which I prepared a design, and costing of the project is not 8 million, it's 10 million.
Where is the document?
The documents should be with the office, but I was told.
Please write it and check.
No, it's with you guys. All the documents are with
Yes,
you.
but just write. We will check, and you will cross-check with the registrar whether we have received that such document. Yes, continue.
I wrote, when I explained it to the CEO told me, yes, I know they are managing director. Let's write a letter to him and come with the proposal. Since they said they have some money, we wrote. I was sent by him to come to Reliance and bring this letter to them. So that's where it starts. We discussed to a point that there was a memorandum of understanding that was signed. That's where we stopped. But ministry told us that before we do anything, we have to write to the ministry so that they will grant of approval, but they have to send it to Ministry of Justice for advice before any approval. So that's where it stops with me. I don't know much about it. But the canteens that we are talking of and what you are saying is a different thing. Okay, the canteen that we are talking of here is like council. Normally we have a space within the market. This space cannot be built by council because of we are constrained. Normally we give temporal canteens to people. They stay, they build, and they will be there. They will be paying yearly rent. Later, the house will be owned by council. That's what we are talking of. But what is happening and what is on the ground, these are quite different things. Okay? Normally, when we set temporal canteens, temporal material should be used on the ground, because anytime council need to develop the place, council should come and inform them, give them some time so that you develop. But I, as the planning unit head, I'm seeing developments happening within the space of council. Anytime I ask, they will tell me, sorry, we oversighted. Anytime I ask, they say, no, that was an oversight.
Now, what sort of development is it? What sort of development is taking place on this council land without the development committee, you understand, sanctioning that kind of development in the space?
Like you will come and say, I need this space. Since you cannot build it, I will build it. So there should be an agreement. Like it should be a sort of a list. Like I will cost, the planning department will cost everything and know how much you are going to spend there. So that will be deducted from your rent. If that money is finished, now council will rent it to you. But this is what is not happening. They will only tell them, go, use it, and they will be there for a quite long time. We have number of canteens between Bansang and Brikamaba. We don't even know how they are paying. This is the register of Bansang, temporal canteens, and Brikamaba, the number of canteens there. But I don't even know that. I request all these things because I know this question will come.
Put them all together, and the other one?
No, this one is not part of it.
Okay. Give it to council. And I believe that you have missed out a very fundamental issue. Not only you costing it for the purpose of knowing how much the lessee has built the canteen for. What about this type of structure that will be built in that place for the purposes of consistency and for making sure that you have maybe similar type of buildings, etc., for the ecstasy of the market?
That's it.
So you didn't put that into consideration?
No, it is. The spaces are there, but you will only see them coming. When you ask, they said CEO. When you ask, they said CEO give it to me. When you go to CEO, CEO said, hey, oh, it's an oversight, sorry. Next time, you will see it again. Oh, sorry, oversight. So, that's it.
So in this situation, didn't you write a letter?
No, this one I did not.
But do you think it's very important for the councils to avert their minds to giving lessees permission to build without involving their engineer or planner to plan proper structures for posterity? Don't you think it is important?
Very important, but this is not what is happening in the council. The planners have been sidelined.
And so, in other words, what you are saying, you cannot ascertain the proper revenue to be generated from these canteens that are built by individuals who are not given documents.
Exactly. Some are allocated almost 15 years. They still call it temporal canteen. Some are allocated more than that. They still call it. They are still paying 100 or 500 every year.
So, did you see any agreement between those people and the council?
No agreement. That is the list. They will just put the receipt and others there. No agreement.
We are about to tender, number one, the temporal canteen register for 2021. Is that correct, sir?
Mm-hmm.
And the Brikama temporal canteen register. It's all the same?
No.
Is it all for Brikama?
They are Brikamaba and Bansang.
Okay, so the one for 2021 is Bansang.
You open it, you will see Bansang there.
Yes, Bansang.
Yes.
And then the other one is for Brikama. But which year? The one for Brikama.
When you check their pages, they will number it. There's 2020, 2021, the way there.
Now, Mr. Keitah, how do you contribute in terms of input into the budget at the end of the year?
Okay.
How do you come up with realistic figures? You being the planner and engineer,
Yeah.
how do you come up with realistic figure when you don't have all of this correct?
Normally, we have a strategic plan. We are having an issue like this because it seems like most of our budget, when it comes to development, they are just assumptions. You know, we have the same problem. Last time we have a meeting, there was a class on that. But normally, it should be costed by me, and this was done only once when CEO Sambali and this Mane, Alaji Mane was there. When they are making budget, they invited me and they give me that due. I prepared a budget for them when it comes to development projects. Other than that, the other ones, I just see it. And I will always flag it.
So how do you incorporate the developmental plans from the ward level into your final plan for the municipality?
Yeah, normally, just what
do you have access to sit with them and help guide them in their VDCs?
Okay, we have a strategic plan.
Yes.
This is the strategic plan that is guiding the council. And the council...
Can you note it and provide us with a copy?
Yes, I have the soft copy, in fact. With
No,
me.
no, just you take your time and just note it as part of the documents that we'll want you to provide for us, so that we see which of the documents you use as a guide.
SP. We have a strategic plan.
Yeah.
This is the strategic plan guiding us. But you look at that because a consultant, this contract was given to him to go and interact with the VDCs and others so that he can able to incorporate it in the strategic document, and which is done. But just what you are saying, in case if you are doing this, there are other things that are not captured and they are there. You have no other choice. If that thing is just continuing, you need to revise the strategic document.
Mr. Keitah, does the law not provide that you consult with this village development wards to know their priority areas so that you can input that in the budget for the subsequent year?
Yes.
Is that not what you are supposed to do? Despite the fact that you have a general strategic plan, which gives you an idea and a direction of where you want to take the council.
Yes.
But what is provided for in the Act is that you, as the person responsible for development and planning, you should consult yearly to know what their priority areas are so that you will incorporate that into the budget.
Yes,
is
that's
that not what is supposed to be?
That should be done,
Yes.
and that's what should be done. But if I do that, what is the essence of the strategic document?
But what, are you not taking guide from what the law is saying?
No, I know what the law is saying. I'm taking the guide from that. So this is done. I did it because when consultants, when they come, when they are making strategic document, I have to be part of it. And this is 5 years strategic
I think we
plan.
are misunderstanding ourselves
I'm
here.
coming to your point. I'm coming to your point. This is 5 years strategic plan. If I am doing it yearly, there will be no inconsistency with the strategic plan. We have our priority areas in the strategic plan. So if I am doing every yearly, there will be inconsistent with the strategic plan. And strategic plan also, we have to look into it because they are measuring us through the strategic plan also. So this is why if you find a lot of things that are that are not in the strategic plan, you need to flag it out so that they revise the strategic plan, you incorporate it there.
Yes, what I'm saying, Mr. Keitah, is that I understand you have a strategic plan, right? And I understand that your legislation provides that when you do your budget, you must have the input of the wards, right? The reason why the Act is telling you that is because, for example, if you said at Bayan village, they needed borehole. In the strategic plan, the time you were drafting the strategic plan, they needed 2 boreholes, and now you have built 2 boreholes. So what was contained in the strategic plan has changed subsequently, because that was a 5-year strategic plan that you said in year 1 you will build 2 boreholes, and that is what the community needed because of the population, etc. Factors you have put in place, factors that you have taken into consideration, right? So the reason why you need to reconsult the wards is to know what has been implemented and what is not implemented pursuant to what you have in the strategic plan.
Exactly.
That is what I'm saying.
Yes, we are on the same level. That's the same thing I was
So
explaining.
do you consult the wards
I do
to
that.
know whether you are up to speed with what is provided for in the strategic plan,
I do.
what projects have been done and what projects have not been done, and what has shifted?
When the new council came this year, at the general council meeting, I told all of them to bring their documents, their priority areas, so that we can incorporate it in the budget.
Okay. Yes, let me have the documents and admit them.
Yes, I believe it has been, the issue regarding the trying to consult the VDC is extensively discussed. But the answer, do you really do that frequently? How often do you do that?
Yeah, I do that indirectly, not directly.
But
I deal with the chairman of the VDCs, double DCs, that is the councillors.
The councillors?
Yes, frequently.
But you don't consult the VDCs, the village development committees, the ward development committees?
No, I don't do that.
Why?
Yeah, because I want to use the right direction.
And what is the right direction
like
to you?
talking to the councillor will filter it down.
But you don't even have a development committee in the first place, wherein you are a member of. You're not a member of the development committee, are you?
I'm not a member.
Did you write to the CEO? Because you should be a member, I believe.
I did not.
In your statement, you said you prepared an operational plan. Do you have a copy?
Yes.
Can you please see it? But that is for 2021. How about 2022?
This one is in fact a draft one. It's not implemented because we did not even discuss it. We did not.
Why was that? Did you present that to the? Did you present that to the CEO?
I presented to the CEO so that we discuss it. He said, we will discuss it later.
Which
Then-
CEO was that?
Two of them, Sambali and Pasentise. In fact, I wrote to have a meeting with him regarding to that, and the letter is here with me, supported by all those letters. I have it. Let me submit.
So what information do you have regarding what the village or the wards will need in relation to development? How are you advised?
Like Janjangbureh, there is a place in Janjangbureh called Dumasu. They don't have water, Nawek, so they want an expansion of water. I received that from their councillor, about 300 meters. That should be extend. Another village, Sarasofi Ward, also they are complaining about water. I received that also from their councillor. I have all those letters from the councillors in my office. If you give me opportunity, I will copy all and send it to you.
Please, please do.
That. Yes, please. I will do that.
Please do that.
Let me.
What do you have currently with you that you want to?
You said operational plan and the letter.
Yes.
Mr. Keitah, we can give you opportunity to look for it.
It's
So
here
when you
with
come
me.
back,
It's here with me. I can check it when we are done before.
yes, yes.
and give it to
So when you come back, you can forward it to us.
Is the witness coming back on Monday?
Eh?
Is the witness coming back on Monday, or are we to finish with the witness?
Yes. We'll
On
finish
Monday.
with it. When we discharge him, when he's bringing his papers, we can take.
Very well.
Yeah,
Then that being the case, I have few questions to ask you regarding. I believe you have submitted your bank accounts, especially in relation to Reliance Financial and also the Gambia Police Force Cooperative Credit Union Limited.
Yes.
So we start with the Gambia Police Force Credit Union.
Okay.
Do you have a copy?
Do I have?
A copy with you?
No, but I don't mind. It's okay.
Let's ask that the register give you a copy. Yes. So on the second page, we have seen a deposit of about $64,300 to your credit union account. What can you tell us about that, the source of the funds?
64,000. Second page, huh?
Yes, $64,300. That was done on the 28th of February 2023.
Okay, yes, I saw it. I deposited it there.
Yes.
This is it's a money that is sent to me by my brother. I am doing construction for him.
Where?
And supervising it in Busumbala.
What is the name of your brother?
Mfamara Keitah.
Where did he send the money from?
In Mogadishu, is working there as
Somalia.
Somalia, yes, as a UN consultant.
Do you have evidence of monies being sent to you?
Yes, I can show you his letter. I can show you. In fact, I have some here with me right now where he's going to wire money to me through EcoBank. I have all those things here. I have.
Very well. You will have to make all those available to the registrar.
Okay. Okay.
And there was another one as well, $99,850 on the 2nd of August 2023. Do you see that?
Yes.
Is it the same explanation?
Yes. This money was sent to me through Buba.
Buba what?
Buba Yabo.
Boyabo.
Yes, I also have that evidence here with me. If not here, I can get it with APS.
APS.
Yes, we can get it through that.
There was another. The amount is $40,000. The date is 13 November 2023. Is it the same?
40,000.
Yes. Just below the 99,000.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know about this one?
No, I don't know.
How about the
Order 40,000.
another? Yes.
If I check my books, I will be able to tell you all this.
Yeah, so we will need you to provide us with the
Evidence.
especially the first two,
Okay.
regarding the evidence of money sent to you by your brother.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Let me,
Unless there is other.
yes, let me just ask. Mr. Keitah, at page 3 of the statement, the same statement that you are looking at, there has been consistent credit into your account. And these are not from the council, right?
Like, normally I take loans with them.
These are lodgements that are done frequently.
When you said lodgement, I don't understand.
You look at the description. It says lodgement. That is you depositing into the account,
Yes.
crediting your account. That is the description it has given.
Okay.
This is from which, this is the Gambia Police Force Cooperative Credit Union. So is there any evidence of where you generated these monies that you have lodged into your account, looking at everything that has been lodged in page 2?
These deposits. That
Yes, these deposits.
It could be my money or my brother or the people that I'm. But
Yeah,
normally,
yes,
nobody deposit money for me. I always deposit it for myself.
So provide us with evidence of all these monies and where they are coming from,
Okay.
so that we are able to ascertain that it is not council's money.
No problem.
Yes, so you can proceed.
We are to admit these two
Okay.
registers, one for Brikamaba, that is the canteen register, and the other one for Bansang, into evidence as an exhibit.
Yes. What is the number? Is it 7? 8. The temporal canteen register for Bansang for the period 2020 is hereby admitted in evidence and marked as LGC/UK/JAC/7. The temporal canteen register for Brikamaba CRR for the period 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024 is admitted in evidence and marked as LGC/UK/JAC/8.
As the commission places. That's all for this witness.
Let me just, Mr. Keitah, your Reliance Finance
Yes,
account,
yes.
we have seen significant deposits into this account, and this is at the same time similar deposits in your credit union account. Please provide us with evidences of where these monies are coming from.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Please note it so that you will not forget. Are there any questions? Mr. Keitah, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hereby discharge you, and we will call you when we need you to clarify or give us further evidence.
Okay.
And kindly provide us with the documents we have requested by next week,
Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. We may rise.